Let me show you guys what I'm waking up to. I just woke up and the work that I'm supposed to do, and I even don't know how I'm making this video in the first place. Let me just show you what I mean. You guys see the grass? Yeah? What I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to uproot the weeds. Let me show you what weeds exactly. You see, like this weeds. This is what I'm supposed to do in the entire compound. Let me show you just how big this is. Let's go back. So we're starting from here, yeah, all the way, see, all the way to that end, and my brother is already doing some bit of it and I need to help him. I'm not supposed to be taking videos at this time, but I love you guys so much, so I have to do this for you. But let's hope I'm going to do this first so that I can go back to doing the uprooting. Yeah, so as you guys might have noticed, I've changed the background just kidogo to break the monotony of the leafy, the flowery background. So right now we are outside and we're going to be doing an assumptions video. I told you guys to send me your assumptions about me and I'm going to do a reaction. So I don't know if you guys will hear me vizuri ama because there's nature, there's the wind, yeah, but let's try. So I'll be looking over here. First assumption is from Marcus. Oh yeah, I'll just put the assumptions right over here so you guys can see what I'm saying. The first assumption is from Marcus and it says you are a simple and complex lady. Okay, do simple and complex go hand in hand? Maybe they do, because for me I'm a bit complex. Well, I'm simple in the terms that I do not need much to be happy, but I'm also complex in a way that not many people understand me, because let's just say I'm just a complicated person. I don't know, complex and complicated go hand in hand. So I think, yeah, that's that. You're right. I'm a simple but complex lady. Second one is from Shad. Second assumption is from Shad. Shad, S-H-A-D. It says, you are a rich kid. I do not really think I'm one. I think I'd just say I'm from a middle class family, because growing up, I mean, my parents provided us with the necessities, what you really need to, like, you know, basic food, education, you know, clothes, shelter. That's the basic. So I think I'd term myself as grown up in a middle class family, not really a kind of family where we're rich. I do not think that's how we are. We are just a middle class family, because I know rich people, and trust me, I am very far. I'm very far from that. Oh, by the way, I always wear glasses. You know why I wear glasses all the time? It's because I have a forehead. You see this forehead over here? I have a forehead, so I tend to like put the glasses over here. Oh my god, there's so much wind. I put the glasses over here so that we can focus on my eyes and not my forehead. Yeah, yes. So that assumption is from somebody called John Maluki. And John Maluki is actually a YouTuber. He's a Kenyan YouTuber as well. So I will leave the link to his channel in the description box if you want to go and support him, support a fellow Kenyan YouTuber. I'm going to put the link in the description box. So his assumption is you are an introvert but also very smart and talented. So okay, I'll break that down into three. There's you are an introvert. That might be true because I really don't go out as much. Okay, maybe I'm definitely an introvert because most of the times I'm indoors watching a movie or just eating. I know I eat a lot, which doesn't make sense because I'm really tiny, but I spend most of my time indoors watching movies, chilling. Yeah, so that's one. The second part is you're also very smart. I will not toot my own horn, but maybe I might be a little bit smart. Maybe my IQ is like 100 and something, 100. I don't know, something like that. So maybe I'm smart. And and talented. A funny thing is, I actually do not know my talent. I know it's like a little bit weird because growing up, people will tell you to embrace your talent. People tell you to find out your talent, your hobbies. And I've never really found out what I'm really good at. So maybe I'm trying to explore my options and trying to grow. So I guess that's that. I've answered your question, Mr. John Maluki. So the fourth assumption is from Josh. Okay, Josh says, I assume you are a lesbian. Should I answer that? I mean, I mainly tend to keep my personal life like really private. Oh, do not mind my nails, they're chipped. This is polished, so it's chipped. I don't think I'm going to answer that question, Mr. Josh. I think that's a little bit private. I tend to keep my private life private. Private life private, so I'm not going to answer that one. Fifth assumption is from George. George says you are ambitious. That's true. I'm very ambitious. I like to, I've set such parameters for myself. Like, I want to achieve this when I'm at this point in my life. I want to be here at this point in my life. But then, only God knows if I'm going to achieve those things, if I'm going to be alive to actually achieve those things. But I'm very ambitious. I always make sure that I look ahead and I focus and I try to achieve what I want to achieve. So yeah, I'd say I'm ambitious. Hey, we have 13 questions. Anyway, number 5, not number 6. Sixth assumption is from somebody called Elvis. Elvis says, my assumption about you is that you date hot niggas. Am I allowed to say niggas? Am I? Yeah, my assumption about you is that you date hot niggas because you are super hot yourself. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So maybe somebody who's hot to me is not hot to you. So I don't know. Let me just say I have standards, so maybe that's true to some extent. Babs, this is assumption number 7 from Babs. Who is also a YouTuber, by the way. So far we have 2 YouTubers over here. I'm going to leave their links in the description box so you guys can follow them. And Babs says, Babs has how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 assumptions about me. Okay, Bab's first assumption is you are in your 4th year doing a course on something to do with statistics. Okay, so we have 2 parts on this question. We have me being in my 4th year. No, I'm in my 3rd year, 3.2. Second part is doing a course on something to do with statistics. Funny thing is, my first course was actually a statistics course, and now I'm doing an accounts course. So you'd say I've done a statistics and now I'm doing an accounts course. I think they're somehow the same. So your assumption is true about me, Babs, your first assumption. Your second assumption is you're into trending stuff. Nah, not really. Okay, me, by the way, I wear anything and everything. I do not follow trends at all, because at the end of the day, there's no point on me trying to keep up with what people are doing. I am my own person and I do what makes me happy, and I really do not need to follow socialites or just big people to keep up with them. I'm not that kind of a person. So no, I do not follow trending stuff. The third assumption from Babs again, you look like a person who can do modeling as well. Hey, okay, I don't know why I keep on saying him. I tried modeling. No, I didn't try. I wanted to do modeling earlier on in my life. I think when I was in high school, and part of like my first years after campus in 2014 uko, I was like, maybe I should try do modeling. I was like, yeah, I have the body for it. I mean, I'm petite, I can do modeling. I'm average tall, 5'7", 5'8", 5'6", 5'7", yeah, 5'6", 5'7". So I was like, maybe I can do modeling. But then I'm not that kind of a person. I'm not like a runway type of a model. I do more of commercial modeling, but not runway model, because kutembea. So let's just go with commercial modeling and not runway modeling, yeah? Yes. Your fourth assumption. Okay, this is not really an assumption. I also would love to see the product to use on your face for smooth skin. Do you know the funny part about this? See, my mom uses so many stuff on her face. Like, she has a scrub, she has a cleanser, she has maybe they may don't know these things. Like me, I'm very simple, as I told you. So you saw, unaona, like when I have those, it's maybe because I take too much proteins. But most of the times I just apply Vaseline. Other times I don't apply anything on my face. I think I have an oily skin generally. No, not an oily skin. It can be both oily and dry skin, because my forehead can be a little bit dry and this other part of my face can be oily. So I don't apply anything. Kama sai, you see the way you're seeing me, I've not applied any form of lotion, moisturizer, nothing on my face. So I just wake up, wash my face, and I'm done. Nothing, no Vaseline, no nothing. But I'd advise you to use a Vaseline. But me, my skin is just, let me just say, God blessed me with good skin, because I didn't have breakouts, I didn't have acne at all. So just the protein kind of to pimples, yeah. So 8th assumption. Oh my god, we're in the 11th minute. 8th assumption from Dennis, who says you prefer brown skin guys to dark skin guys. Brown skin girl. Okay. No, that's not true at all, because I don't. Okay, I'm choosy, but then not in terms of skin tone. But funny thing is that most of, the relationships that I've been into, I've been with like light skinned guys. So maybe it's true, but I'm not really choosy in terms of light skin or dark skin. No, it just comes. So I'm not choosy. Phil, next question. Next assumption is from Phil, who says, I assume you're too hot to be single. Hey, as you assume or what? I'm not too hot to be single. The question should be, why am I single if I'm too hot? I'm not too hot to be single, but I am single. That is what I'm going to say. 10th assumption is from Daniel, who says you can only date guys who drive. What? Okay. This is not true. This is not true at all. This is not true. Okay, but there me, I've been with people who hustle, like who hustle. So this is not true at all. Maybe the car is for convenience, but no, I'm not choosy. Okay, but then me, I'm so simple and I'm so down to earth. I don't know why you guys are assuming so many things about me which are not true. So it's a no. I do not only date guys who drive. Yeah. 11 is from Dorcas. Okay, my assumption is that hujafikisha 50 kgs. Guy, acha tu niambie ukweli, baby, sijafikisha. Hiyo ni ukweli. I've not fikisha 50 kgs. The last time I checked, venye nilienda hosi, you know, when you go to the hospital, you go to triage. They checked my weight, and I think I was like 45. And that was like an year ago. Sijanona, sijakonda, nime maintain, I think. So maybe tuseme niko 45. between 45 and 50 hapo, si ndio? Hapo mimi sijui, I don't know. So yes, your assumption, Dorcas, is true. Number 12, second last question, you guys. Assumption, I don't know why I keep on saying question. It's an assumption from Dennis, who says you prefer dating a ghetto guy rather than uptown guys. Sijui, but I think that's a no. Cause okay, let's just say some uptown guys wanakuanga na maringo mingi. Mi sipendi mtu ako na maringo, but then ukinionyesha maringo, I'll just like do away with you, cut you off, you know. I don't need that in my life. So ukinionyesha uko na maringo, I'll just, you know, walk away. But this is not true. I do not have a preference. Like, you do not choose where you're born where you're born at. I do not choose to be born here. You do not choose to be born in the ghetto. So I do not have a preference in terms of that. I can just be with anybody depending on where you've grown up in. I mean, you're trying to build a life for yourself. Just because I grew up here doesn't mean this is where I'm going to be for the rest of my life. I'm trying to build a life where I'm going to have my own place and I'm going to move to a separate place. So I do not limit myself to being with people who are either from ghetto or from uptown. Doesn't make sense. Yeah. The last question, you guys, last question is from Kelly. Kelly assumes I'm a snob. Ebu acha niulize, hizi maswali zote nimejibu, ninakaa snob? Like for real, you guys, ninakaa snob? Me si snob at all. I'm not a snob, but let me say, maybe I have like a resting bitch face. Like I'm always like so serious, you know. Unajua ukiniona kwa barabara, I'm like, is this a resting bitch face? When I'm walking, I'm very much serious. Either I have my glasses on, or I'm focused at something, or I'm on my phone. So I'm not a snob. Hakuna mtu ashai nisimamisha nikamu-ignore. Hakuna mtu ashai niongelesha kwa barabara nikamu-ignore, you know. So it's not fair for you to assume that I'm a snob. I'm not a snob. Yes. And we've come to the end of our assumptions. Okay, it's cold. So let me just wear my robe. You know, I have this pink robe that I always wear. Let me show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see. Actually, I'm Kenny. This is my robe. I wear this when I'm feeling cold. Like right now, the balcony is really cold, and I don't know if you guys can hear from the video. It's a little bit cold. So this is my pink robe, my famous pink robe. This is supposed to be a bathroom robe, but I'm wearing it as a robe for baridi. Nasikia baridi, you guys. So yes, we've come to the end of our assumptions video, and thank you so much for sharing your assumptions about me. I hope to have answered all of your assumptions. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you do that. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. If this is your second, third, fourth time, I appreciate you, my OGs. Yeah, so yeah, I will see you on the next video, and thank you so much for watching till this point. Bye guys.